guys, so I'm here to do another Love with Food unboxing, and as usual we have dug into this box because again there's so much food in these that it's really hard to try, but I have left something from every bag. Okay, so a tasting box, fun at the county fair. I've been trying to think of a way to make this one into a role play. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'm really enjoying making role plays out of almost all these unboxings. So they've changed their marketing material into this little brochure, which I like, although I liked their little postcards before too. Talking about their Twitter party, Instagram contest, everything that's in this box, plus a few coupons that are in here, and then they give you a recipe for one of their products. So okay, let's jump right in. So the first thing in here, Montreal Steak Spice Seasoning Potato Chips by Covered Bridge. These old-fashioned kettle-cooked gluten-free chips, are chips usually, do they have gluten in them? Are seasoned with your favorite steak seasoning for spicy crunch. So my husband devoured this the other day, but I told him he had to leave me the bag and a couple of chips. Oh, left me quite a few chips. They're kind of the broken pieces at the bottom, but it's a lot of chips. I'm not a big chip eater, for those of you who know. Okay. So these taste like a regular chip, potato chip. They're very salty, and they definitely have that like A1 steak sauce taste. They're okay. I will eat them, but I'm not a chip. Like, the chips that have won me over are the ones that don't really taste like chips. And these really just taste like potato chips, but very salty. With that steak season, and I'm not a big A1. I'm not a steak eater, really. Okay. I think that's enough of that. It is 180 calories for one bag, which isn't bad. Yeah, 9 grams of fat. You know, it's your normal potato chip, except I guess it's a little bit, it's made a little healthier, so no preservatives, artificial colors, no flavors, no trans fats. But yeah, it's pretty much a regular. If you like potato chips, you'll probably love them, but I'm not a potato chip eater. So, okay, so the one thing that is not in here is the pineapple and coconut fruit ice by Smooze, because it was a little ice that I had to put in the freezer. I wasn't going to save it because I wasn't going to eat it all. I was going to have my son eat it. So it was really good. It was like coconut milk with a pineapple paste. It was very solid. It wasn't like an ice. It was more like kind of a frozen smoothie kind of thing. Beat the summer heat with this delicious vegan dairy-free pop. Remember to freeze before you eat. Yeah, I really liked it. It's just pineapple juice, coconut milk, cane sugar, pectin, citric acid. But I guess because of the pectin and the fact that it's coconut milk, it had that thicker texture than just an ice. My son loved it, and he said, "I want another one." And I said, "Well, that's the only one I got." The next thing was the cinnamon grams by Skeeter Nut Free. So these are nut free, and they're really good. They taste just like any cinnamon gram that you'd have. These little squirrel-shaped nut-free snacks will satisfy your sweet tooth and keep you going ride after ride. Oh, that's funny, because I guess they're all shaped like squirrels. I don't even know how that's shaped like a squirrel. But my son would always say, what does this one look like? This one's a beaver, or this one's a... He would find something other than a squirrel that he decided each one of them was. I don't know if he decided any were squirrels. So, It feels a little soggy now because it's been open for a couple of days. But they were nice and kind of crisp when we first ate them, because I did try a few of them. So, I'm going to wait on this next thing because it's a saltwater taffy. I actually already ate one of them. They're so freaking good. And I've been waiting for this other one. The other thing I'm not going to eat for you guys is, there was two different kinds of saltwater taffy. So there's a salty peanut saltwater taffy by Salty Road, which I think is the one I had. But I'll tell you when I taste this. And then there's a salty caramel apple saltwater taffy. The thing I'm not going to eat is the lollipop by Yum Earth. My son already had the strawberry smash one, and I tasted it, and it tastes good. They're organic. Let out your inner child and indulge guilt-free in these organic suckers in flavors like Goofy Grape and Strawberry Smash. This one is apple tart, and I'm not a big hard candy eater. My son just dies for these things. He doesn't get a lot of candy at our house. He gets a ton of candy from my parents, but he doesn't get a lot at our house. So when he knows I have a box, sorry, he often knows that there's a candy in there, and he even asked, is there another lollipop? And I said, you just had one, you're not having another one. So he knows there's another one in here, so I'm saving it for him. Let's see what else is in here. 3 more things. So crispy cheddar crackers, which I've managed to get all over this box. These are the crispy cheddar crackers. They're by Back to Nature. Presto, just like the crackers you loved as a kid, but without all the junk. Savor the taste of cheddar cheese in a deliciously light crunch. I ate this bag by myself. I did not share it with my family. They're really good. They're really good. And I guess they're better for you. And I'm not quite sure why they're better for you. No artificial preservatives or flavors. No high fructose corn syrup. So they're probably slightly better for you. There's crumbs all over this box of these two. But it's 130 calories for this whole bag, which isn't bad. They were really yummy. They're very filling, actually. I think that's kind of the difference I noticed in some of these organic ones, is I think they're made quite often more with like whole wheat flour, or yeah, a lot of times this one has enriched flour. I don't know if it's whole wheat flour really. Unbleached. It's unbleached. Who knows? But I find they're a little bit more filling than a lot of the other ones. So, Kettle Sweet Peanuts by Love with Food. So this is Kettle Sweet Peanuts by Love with Food. These were delicious. This was the other thing that I didn't share them. I just ate them. So like peanuts covered with the caramel corn, not caramel corn, the just like sugared peanuts. Like they used to give you on flights. You used to get sugar covered peanuts sometimes. Many years ago when they gave you food on flights. Many years ago when they didn't really give you food, but they usually gave you peanuts. And they often would give you peanuts like these. They're peanuts covered with delicious sugar. So they're not good for me. But they're delicious. And at least peanuts are a real food group. I don't know. When I'm being indulgent, I feel a little better if there are like nuts involved, so I'm at least getting a little bit of protein. Okay. So I have like 2 more things to eat for you guys. I should have warned you. I know some people don't like the eating. Although I think most people at this point know that I'm going to taste these, and it says tasting. Hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. Hi, Tom. I'm gonna make you hungry. So this is Nutty Rice Bites with blueberries by 180 Snacks. Crunch your way through these bite-sized, crispy clusters all dressed up for summer with sweet blueberries. These were really good. I ate a bunch of stuff in this bag. There's a lot I didn't share with my family from what I'm noticing. They were good. I did share some of these. I gave some to my son. They're really good. They're a little soggy, again, because this bag's been open, but they weren't when I first opened them. 70 calories for this whole bag. They're nice and sweet. The blueberry taste is really strong. Sorry, my camera is falling. Sorry about that. I don't know why it did that. Oh, probably because I messed around with it to see who is here. Because I saw some people pop in. I'm sorry I'm not better about announcing these live ones on here. But quite often I've had a box sitting around, and so if I catch a quiet window, I'm like, I'm just going to make a video and get this box out of my closet before, like, I'm making an August box video in October. It could happen. Alright, so let me read the things I missed. So, all I missed, I think, was the kettle sweet peanuts. It's okay to get carried away with the sweet, salty, and nutty combo. Just do it and go nuts. So the last thing I'm going to eat is this caramel. And I apologize if you don't like eating. Go now, run for your life, because it's going to be sticky and saltwater taffy and crazy. So, they're really good. Let's see if I can figure out what flavor it is. Yep. This is the apple, caramel apple saltwater taffy. And the other one I had was the peanut butter, or peanut. That one was really good. When I'm done with this video, I will probably with my teeth scrape the rest of that off there. And I'm not a big candy girl. I like chocolate, dark chocolate. But my sister loves like licorice and Swedish fish, and I hate that stuff. I hate anything gummy. But a good piece of saltwater taffy, and this is a really good piece of saltwater taffy. It's got like granules of salt in it, which is really good. Yeah, because this is like salted caramel apple pie. Really good. The sad thing about saltwater taffy, I don't know about you, But pretty much the only time I have saltwater taffy is when like somebody's gone to the beach and they buy some really cheesy touristy box of saltwater taffy for you as a present. It's not good saltwater taffy usually. So having a really good piece of saltwater taffy is lovely. So that is this box. They've also got on here Blue Ribbon chocolate peanut cookies. So it's a recipe to use the kettle sweet peanuts, but I never quite understand that. Like if I've got this product in here that's already a thing, I'm probably not going to use it to make another thing. But maybe I'm boring. And that is that. So if you guys can think of any way to like make these into an interesting role play, I would love it. Because I know there are people out there who really find, I find the tastings relaxing, but I don't like watching people eat. So I like the fake tastings, like I do with the wine, or like pretending to like tell you about food, not actually eating them. But with these, people seem to prefer when I actually eat the products and give you a review of them. So I'm more than happy to do that, but I'd like to find a way to make it a role play. I think it would just be more fun. I've done like enough of these unboxings just as unboxings, and like I've said, since I don't get triggered by them, I sometimes think they're more boring because I don't know what triggers people about them. But with the role plays, I feel like I can pull in more triggers. So if you guys can think of a theme, I mean, I was thinking of like doing something like I'm sitting down with moms and giving them ideas for lunch bags, like beginning of school, like maybe school nutritionist or something. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I just kind of flushed that out as I was talking about it. I had just sort of vaguely thought about that. That might work. But if you guys have any other ideas, let me know. All right, hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. And I hope to be on here again soon. I'm going to try and I have a fortune cookie soap box. I'm trying to think of a way to make that a role play too, like just maybe do like a, soap shop kind of store role play, which I don't do a lot of, so that would be kind of fun. All right, good night, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I hope you're having a wonderful long weekend for those of you who have a long weekend. I do not. But that's kind of a choice. I'd rather work than end up getting way behind. So, all right. Good night. Talk to you later.